I decided, though, what would be really exciting to do is I'm going to try my dead level best to donate $1 billion to the UN causes myself.
$1 billion is a lot of money. I mean, he did not put this money into a bricks and mortar monument, and he did not put Ted Turner's name on it. He put it into an idea, which was the United Nations.
It was an extraordinary gesture, and the importance of Ted's gift, it was not about what he could count. It was mainly about touching the minds of the people, touching the hearts of the people.
To donate to essentially multilateralism, which you can't always see the impact of. We know we would miss it if it weren't there. I thought it was an incredible thing to do.
Ted and I had been discussing the UN for a long time. He said, as an American citizen, I'm ashamed that my government is not meeting its obligation. Ted walked in and said, Kofi, I'm going to give you that $1 billion. And people were stunned. They couldn't believe it.
To me, this is a responsibility of everyone, not only the government's responsibility and not only within the borders of any country. But to me, that's what matters, is society mobilized to address the social issues that we have in the globe. My generation did not leave a better world for our children. We did leave better children for our world.
He felt very strongly that he had to act. He acted in a very genuine way. I would say very Ted-style decision-making.
The United Nations Foundation has been part of opening up this wider screen of greater collaboration across societies and inside countries, across countries, between the public sector and the UN system and the business community.
I think they have brought the UN to the attention of American public. They've been able to increase support for the UN, particularly among young people.
It has strengthened the awareness of UN. It has made UN much more acceptable, particularly in the United States. It has worked on climate change, which is extremely important for us. This is the only planet we have. Then there's the issue of girl child, there's the issue of malaria, all of that. So it has taken on a host of issues, and in every one of these issues, it has brought in a lot of commitment, a lot of passion, and I believe some significant impact.
Ted very much wanted to make sure that his $1 billion didn't get spent on a single program, but rather helped to build the UN and helped to build the future of the UN. And I think that that's what he's been able to do. That's what the foundation's been able to do. The foundation was really a very, very important player in the development of the Paris Climate Agreement.
He wants peace because he thinks it's important for the world, for survival for everybody and safety of the people and the planet itself. Connecting the world of citizens, world of civil society.
Ted made a decision to give away a third of his money before a lot of people were doing that in that kind of very public way. As a businessman, he believed in the United Nations as this global organization.
Ted Turner, I think he has a big heart, and he has also positive aggression in him.
We ought to give everybody a good education. We ought to take care of the forests and the fish and all the other stuff. We ought to take care of our planet. And we're going to win.
I consider Dad the real live Captain Planet. And it hasn't just been about eradicating poverty necessarily. It goes back further than that, supporting and protecting and restoring our life support systems.
They have the convening power, they have the expertise, and the UNF also has something which I think is very important, is the connections. Different institutions from different sectors, and to keep them united around the goals.